And welcome back. Okay, so we've been trying to grind the arena for a while, and Sami here has reached Arena Champion, which I believe is the second best trait you can get from the arena. And I did look it up. The final trait does require, I think, 50 arena victories, so that's way too grindy actually. So even though I was going to do it, let's not do it. Let's not grind Invictus on people. That just is going to take way too much time, but I think I will get this Arena Champion trait on Jon and Borghild. That shouldn't take too long. So I don't remember exactly how many wins it is. Is it 25, is it 26 or whatever? But we should be pretty close with Jon and Borghild. And I will continue to look for the famed gun in the south, but if we don't manage to find it pretty soon, I'll just give up on it, at least for a while, and we'll just not have it then. So that's a bit of a shame, because Malobor was kind of built for a gun, but it's not like it matters all that much in the end. Also, we do have this bleeding rune, which I was saving for the gun. Would be very nice on an AoE weapon, but if we don't manage to find the gun, I will probably put it on something. Maybe like give it to Sami, I don't know. Preferably a weapon that attacks many times per turn. We don't have a dagger user or anything like that. But we'll see, we'll see. So I will head back south for a little bit at least, but after that I think we'll do something else. Probably go destroy some orc locations. We can find some nice orc camps in this area, I hope. We might leave the easier orc camps just be and just head straight for the big ones and see how we do against them, but first things first, let's take care of a slippery glum here. So yeah, a couple of changes in our plans. So I'll probably keep doing Battle Brothers runs, but if I do decide to grind the arena again, it will be with the help of a mod that enables us to fight more than once per day. Well, if we really want to get that final trait, which by no means is necessary to get. It's just nice to have, I guess. But yeah, extremely grindy proposition to get it. And I think we've been hanging out in the south for way too long. Just gets tedious. Anywho, this fight isn't going to be difficult, but it isn't a pushover either. So I guess we will try to not play with our brain completely turned off. So taking this position with Asa, I keep forgetting, do you even have underdog? You don't. Well, it shouldn't matter too much. We do want to trigger them. They have a couple of hammers here and Asa is battle forged. That's a bit of a risk, but only a bit, I guess. So I think we'll just go for it. We could play more carefully and I suppose it would be better, but it would also take longer and tax my brain more. So let's just do something like this. Most of our guys have higher initiative than these brigands do. Okay, so we want to launch on this guy since he doesn't have a shield. Let's just quickly check these percentages as well. So 57 on this guy, 47 on this one, 74 here. Okay. Let's use some nets. And yeah, having a gun for a fight like this would be nice, especially when combined with the bleeding rune, but then again, we don't need that to win a fight like this. So even though it would have been nice to have, I guess it doesn't matter all that much in the end. We could even just buy a regular gun, though I feel like that's a bit of a waste. I mean, it's arguably better than even a famed crossbow for Malabud specifically at least. But I don't know, we'll see. Also, I believe the combat speed is still at 4. We'll keep it like that, I think, for a while at least. And I did bring in Pamin the Thrower, who is now level 9, okay. We'll give him that Basilisk Trophy necklace at some point for headshot boosts. And when combined with the Hair Splitter plus 30% chance to hit the head, we'll have a very nice head-hitting character. And we might pick up Headhunter as well, but we'll see. Let's just move here, I suppose. So one further thing for this run, so ideally, or I would like, or I would have liked to unlock every single legendary beast contract available, but even with the beast slayers, that's kind of difficult to do, at least if you don't play for a very long time, or just pick the favored enemy perk on people who didn't start out with it. It's just super... You require a ton of those skills on the enemies to actually unlock the contract. And I believe, if I remember correctly, we only unlocked it for Lindworms, and then both of the guys who had it unlocked died. So yeah, maybe I'll just settle for having killed every single legendary beast. We haven't seen skin ghouls yet, but I think we've seen every single other legendary beast there is, if I remember correctly, so we'll see. The other option would be, or one of the options would be to just edit the value somehow. Maybe you can do that. Or maybe I could like spawn a huge group of nachos or something and then fight them to get the required kills to actually get the contract as well. But I don't know, we'll see. It will probably wait until after we've done our ultimate goals. If we can do the Kraken, that is. As I've said previously, the game has always crashed when I've tried to do it. It might have something to do with, let's see, Swifter. I have like a faint recollection of that possibly being mentioned somewhere, that Swifter kind of bugs that fight out. So if that is the case, we'll try to do the fight and remove Swifter for that fight, so it wouldn't crash in that case, hopefully, but we'll see. We shall see what we do. Okay, Hubert, I keep forgetting. Yes, you're the guy with Berserk. Okay, where's the champion, by the way? I haven't been paying that much attention to this fight, even though I kind of said this wasn't a cakewalk. But it does seem like it is after all. Okay, here's a Slippery Glum. Comes with famed armor, which we probably won't be needing, but whatever. Okay, here's Slippery Glum. We'll wait for a net before we attack him. Currently our chance to hit is 50%. That's not too bad, I guess, but let's wait. Alright, might as well use Pamin's net. Doesn't matter which one we use. Mission 95, okay. Sure. $87 to hit here. Also, yeah, we still haven't seen the legendary brigand contract available anywhere. It's been a while since we unlocked it as well. We are at 20% and it says it's going to unlock at 15%. So it would be nice to do that at least once. Okay, you already have a net. Let's use one on this guy, I guess. This guy has a tower shield. Just let's use one there. 69 or 97. Go for the 97. Right, and now we have 78% to hit, and we miss. Good. Okay, might as well use Shatter here. Might even get 3 kills. And now we get 2. That's good enough. So for my next run of Battle Brothers, I might do SSU, which is Sellswords Updated, which I believe makes the game far more difficult. Or that's the idea I got from it. I tested it out like briefly. Only briefly though, so I did like a few things about it. Didn't care for a few other things, but at least it will keep the game fresh if I do that. I would also kind of like to do PTR, but I got the idea that it's not going to be updated at least anytime soon. Not sure if that's the case actually, but it hasn't been updated for a while, and I think it still works with the current Legends version, but I would still like to do, like, if I change our mods around, I would like to use something that's continuously being updated and looked at and rebalanced. And SSU does change and add quite a few things already, so if we decide to do that, then that's sufficient, I guess. Let's see. Hubert, I guess, is a okay inspire target. Slippery Glum is already breaking, almost dead. Okay, let's get the ball flail out and... Okay. Might as well get the kill on Borkhild because of the favorite enemy perk. Okay, so 10 enemies left. Easy fight. Just go here, I guess. Let's leave some room for Hubert, so let's not move with Sir Hilda there. Okay, we can pretty much, or I can start autopiloting now. No threat left. If there ever was. Okay, Master Archer is running away. That's fine. We don't need the money from the warbow. Okay, keep on killing. I suppose one other thing we could do. So if we have killed enough legendary beasts on some character, we could give them the favored enemy perk. We might even cheat a little bit by giving them the perk point at some point, just to see, or just to be completionist and doing every single legendary beast contract. But I will hold off on doing anything like that for now. But that's one thing we could do. So if, for example, someone has enough nacho kills, we could just give them the perk, and that should unlock the Skin Ghoul contract. Might have already said something in that vein already, but alas, I can't remember that far back. Alright, there we go. This guy's getting away. Askar gets a level up, and we get a bunch of crap. So this famed armor is pretty bad. Won't be using it. Also, our inventory is full. Doesn't matter all that much, because we have so much money. So we don't necessarily need to head back to Brookstad to sell. It would be kind of optimal, the optimal way of doing things, but we don't need to keep doing things optimally. Here's a cripple with Hate for Beasts. 3 stars melee defense, 2-star melee skill, 2-star resolve. Sadly, we have a full roster, and they are a cripple. But let's quickly take a look at the perk selection available. They do get Mind over Body. They do get Fortified Mind as well. As a cripple, their starting resolve is pretty bad, though. Let's see, what could you do with Mind over Body? Do you get Berserk? I don't see it. Perfect Focus, is that available? No. Okay, so... Indom is available, as is Underdog. So could be a guy who keeps up... Well, gal who keeps Indom up indefinitely. Do you have... Not actually have the +5 fatigue recovery perk though. Well, you are a cripple, so you'll probably be bad even with these stars at this point. Would like to check her out even so, but we would need to make room. And that would mean firing, is it this guy? No, not that guy. This guy? Yes, this guy. But yeah, it's kind of unlikely a cripple will be better than this guy, even though this guy kind of requires every single stat almost to be usable. So yeah, they are just a cripple. We'll leave them be. And let's level up Oscar to level 13. Let's keep taking initiative. Alright, so we are looking for the famed gun and we want to get that arena champion or whatever it was, the trait on Borghild and Jon. So let's head to Magnus once again. But once we've completed that arena veteran grind, then I guess we'll just leave the arena. Okay, Asa has been sitting with Sir Hilda, and Sir Hilda is now a cultist, and Asa gains resolve. Okay. See, beast tracks, is it anything we care about? No, it's serpents. Don't path into me so I don't feel like I need to kill you. Okay. Let's do the arena again. 5 gladiators, okay. A slight challenge for once. What we could do is leave Sami home or out of the fight and bring someone who hasn't fought in the arena to get them that at least the first arena +5 resolve trait, but let's not bother with that. So I guess I would like to bring a couple of nets for this. Let's actually bring 3 nets on Jon because he now has quick hands. Three shields, huh? We'll let them walk up to us. That means wasting Sami's turn here, but oh well. Okay, round swing has 48, 58, and 58. Let's do it. It once. So net there and move here, I guess. Okay. New net on... Are you shield walling? No, let's use one on you. And I guess on this guy as well. But not yet. Okay. Borghild is taking damage. They're pretty hard to hit thanks to the shields. There goes one of them. There we go. Let's check the recruits again. Okay, here's Abdallah the Butcher, the Gladiator. Comes with 3 stars initiative and 3 stars fatigue and 1 star melee skill. Right is pretty good. Let's take a look. They are very expensive, but it doesn't matter. We have the money. But they do need to be very good for us to actually hire them. Okay, they don't get dodge. That's pretty bad. That means the initiative stars are mostly wasted. Yeah, I think this is a skip. All right. Okay, let's set up camp here, repair some stuff, wait for tomorrow. Let's just grind the arena for those arena champion traits. Would also like to salvage a lot of things. Just to make room, if nothing else. Okay, good enough, let's camp. We are at max tools, but I can't be arsed to break camp for that. There we go. Fight in the arena again. 7 nachos. So let's give Jon his Reach Cleaver back. Okay, start killing them. Okay, so does this thing grant immunity to being swallowed? Doesn't specifically state that, but it might. Well, we'll see in a moment. Well, it does seem to grant that immunity. Okay, Borghild is now an arena champion, so we can check how many fights exactly it takes. It takes 25. Okay, makes sense. And if we wanted the Invictus trait, we would still need to fight 19 times in the arena. Jon needs 1 more fight. Okay. So after 1 more arena fight, we can get out of here. So let's just reassign people here. Not that we need to be scouting or anything, but whatever. Guess we could hunt for food instead. And also I will refresh Serhilda's nets. We are starting to run out, but our donkeys are loaded with nets, as is Egelina the housemaid, so it will take quite a while to actually run out. And we are not as... well, we don't rely on nets as much as we used to, so it's no big deal even if they do run out. Okay, so one more arena fight, and we can get out of here. Guess we'll stop by at Brookstad to sell our crap and then go look for those orc camps afterwards. So let's check the selling price here first. That might actually be good enough. 17, okay, that is good enough. So we don't even need to head to Brookstad, we can just sell here. This can be salvaged, but we have full tools. Let's keep one tower shield just in case we want to use one, though it's kind of unlikely I will. Let's just sell it. Let's just sell it. Also, we don't want all of these shields, I guess, so which ones are bad? We have the blacksmith retinue now, so this famed barrier is basically good only against goblins, I guess. It's kind of unlikely I'll be using it, but... Sell this Sipar shield. It's only plus 18 melee defense. This one is 25, so let's keep that. These two shields are pretty good. Well, let's keep all of them. For now. Okay, we have a couple of sword lances. Which one is better? This one is better. So I could repair all of this crap and head to Brookstad to get a better price, but can't be arsed. It's fine. Could also keep some of these items just to have something to salvage later on. Even sell that Lindworm Scale Cloak there. Don't think we'll be needing... Even if we fight Lindworms, that item is not that necessary. Alright. So one more arena fight. 7 serpents. Okay. Jon is now an arena champion, so we can finally say goodbye to the arena. Can't be arsed to grind it any longer. But let's check these two southern city-states still. For a gun, a famed one. Let's go through Weidenbach and Erlach again, just in case we find a caravan. That's going in the right direction. Nope. Also, how's well? We still need to buy food. Okay, head to Erlach now. Okay, Gudrun has become a drunkard. You're a donkey. Okay. The donkey is speaking to us. Okay. Well, maybe it's not Gudrun who has become a drunkard. Maybe it's the captain of the company who's imagining that the donkey is talking to them. Like shit. That's how I'm feeling. Okay, well, whatever. There's an Alp contract available here. We could do that, but yeah, 2 skulls. Would prefer to do it 3 or 4. But yeah, I think that donkey's getting the drunkard trait event should be like removed. That's an oversight. So at some point, I guess we'll whip the donkey just to remove the drunkard trait so they don't lose our stuff. And then we'll give the donkey cocaine as well. Okay, so it seems almost every single time we come to one of these southern city-states, there are conditions that will prohibit famed items from appearing. Here's a gun, but it's a regular one. I mean, we could get that. But I definitely am not going to waste that bleeding rune on a non-famed item. Anyway, let's check the recruits, just in case we find a god. Not good enough. Also not good enough. They might roll well, but I'm not going to fire our new guy just because that's a faint possibility with this star distribution. That's eh. Okay, so yeah, we could also fight the Ifrits, but there's nothing to gain basically, apart from clearing this condition and getting some XP. Ifrits, I don't think are part of any favorite enemy perk either, if I'm correct. So there's no point with that either. Okay, we find orcs in the desert. Okay, well, let's kill them. Couple of champions. Let's bring in a better group than what we have currently. So Pamin, who's level 9, you can sit out. Let's bring in Volram. Could bring in Firi, who I did make a 100 sword user. Doesn't have duelist yet, so yeah. Should be a fairly easy fight. Could leave Malobot out of this. Why not? Could bring in Faruk or Ragna. Or Gajon. Let's bring in Ragna for this. It's been a while since she took part. Might use the spear wall a little bit. Is that 14? Seems to be. Alright. Let's kill some orcs. Good change of pace. Bokota Bokota, yes, yes. Would be beneficial to back off a little bit, but I don't think we need to, so let's not bother. Oh, okay. So this champion is Orc Behemoth. Is that a famed mansplitter or not? I can't tell. Might be. And also, this champion is just an Orc warrior with a famed shield. But yeah, Mosh Shagit the Backstabber. I don't know how you backstab with an axe, but I guess that's possible. So yeah, definitely don't want to be hit by that weapon on someone who's battle forged. So ideally, freedom of movement, people will handle it. It's pretty easy to break the morale of these guys, so not too scared. Okay, the combat starts by missing a 95. Could just let Chloe handle Mosh Shagit. Shagit. That's fine. Enhard could get in melee range as well. As could Hubert. Might as well. We'll see what Mosh Shagit decides to do. In order to play it completely safe, I guess we should have just let Chloe get into the melee range there, but shouldn't matter. Do I even want to use nets already? Probably not. Not much benefit in using them. Also, yeah, I should remember that these orcs can actually push through our lines if they have the opportunity. They can't here because Enhard, Asa and Sami are all immune thanks to Stormworm cloaks. Hubert is also immune. Okay, well, let's move here. See how Hubert handles this. Herman can be pushed around, so let's move him here. Not sure if this spear ball is going to accomplish anything. Destroy some armor there. Okay, Fulk, get ready for these two, I guess. As we move here with Walram. Let's actually move here with Ragnar. Okay, so here's a chance to actually use the Raider's Bill. Move over here. Wait with the net still. Okay, let's go for the days on Mosh Shagit. Also the stagger. Okay, let's turn down the combat speed now. Oh, it is on 1.5. I thought it was on 4. Well, 1.5 is fine. Right, let's inspire Fulk. Even Walram's 76 melee skill is enough to get 95% on this guy. I do like fighting orcs. Nice and straightforward. This one is already fleeing. So we have the nets. Let's use one here. And here. And here. Oh, did you go for a round swing? Yes, you did. Has hit Chloe's shield. Does hit an orc warrior. Okay. Might as well use adrenaline since we have it. Getting hit by this two-handed orc hammer would not be ideal on Ragnar, so let's keep on spearballing. %, on the shield there. Can we get a kill on an orc young? Yes, we can. One shot kill there. Extremely impressive damage. Let's go for a, what is this ability called? Demolish Armor. Headshot it. Disappointing. Nice try, buddy. Let's wait for Varak Naborash Earripper to do whatever he desires with Chloe before we move in with Fulk. Goes for the shield splits. That's not going to help their cause at all. Even if eventually they might be successful. And thanks to Quickstep, we can actually attack twice with Pound if we go for Mosh Shagit. But let's not move in just yet. Right, let's move in here. Mission 85. Mission 93. They have a last stand to help them out. Now we mission 95. It's a shame. Okay. So, Orc Berserker. Well, we'll see if it's going to flee or not. One more hit on Mosh Shagit should do it. Okay, Berserker is not fleeing, so instead will die. Asa misses 68 and applies vulnerable. And Yon gets the kill. And it is a famed man splitter, so we'll see how good it is in a moment. Okay. Ran out of fatigue on Sami for once. We could use this one, this fencing sword with the -3, I guess, but doesn't matter. Okay, one stupid orc left to kill. Or killed gets a level up, as does Fulk. And this man splitter is pretty bad. So it has -1 fatigue cost, because normally these orc weapons cost 5 more fatigue to use. And it also seems to have enhanced shield damage, so that's good against Scrats, but basically not that useful otherwise. As a man splitter, of course, it's pretty good damage regardless, even if it doesn't roll with the plus damage mods. But I don't know if we'll be using that. We'll see. So full look. I did decide to make an axe user. And they do get access to rebound, so they make an okay target to use a famed man splitter. But we do already have this pretty good axe here. And since we also get Berserk at some point, it's far more easy to keep swinging an axe like this that doesn't actually cost more fatigue to use per swing. Anywho, let's see, what perk are we taking in a moment? Continues to roll badly with melee defense, but at least the hit point stars are going to guarantee we get something useful. So yeah, this guy will die at some point if they get hit by a staggering or daze effect. Quite likely. Also, I shouldn't be using this bone plating. I should be using a hyena attachment. So let's make that switch there. Actually does make freedom of movement viable. Let's take Relentless now. Next level up is only one perk thanks to not having Student. But yeah, I think we want Relentless. Halver, level 20. And it does seem like Halver will be our banner for the rest of the run. He's pretty bad as far as banners go, but he is sufficient. Alright, head to Rassanan. And here we also have situations that will prevent famed items pretty much from appearing. Check the recruits again. Nope. Okay, so I think that means that we are now going to head west and do that orc ambition that we have. Maybe find some nice, juicy, big orc camps that can actually potentially get someone killed, which will make the game exciting again. Also, we are running out of food, so let's buy some super expensive food here. Might as well buy this bread that costs a ton. Alright. Also, yeah, Porkild level to level 21. Let's do that. Guess we'll just keep taking hit points. Could take fatigue maybe, but we don't seem to be needing it, thanks to Iron Lungs and Battle Flow. Alright, so I guess we head here. Okay, Lindworm Blood is being purchased and we get a better price thanks to having a peddler. Okay, Sir Baraner, the Death Prophet. So very easy camp here, but we could take it out just because of Sir Baranor. They don't have a Necromancer, so it won't take that long, I guess, so let's do it. Let's also boost the combat speed to the maximum. And let's just let them walk into us. Let's use the spear wall, even though we don't really need it. I've brought some new guys for this. Okay, start the killing. Keep forgetting about Serhilda's nets. We don't need the nets here, but it might bite us in the ass at some point. Okay, so that's a famed shield. Disappointing. So Borkil could potentially maybe use a famed mansplitter. At least if we get rebound. Well, we'll see. This is a very nice axe already. Even though the base damage on these barbarian axes is lower. Anywho, keep on killing. And stay dead. Alright. Okay, let's save the game, just in case. And keep on moving. Okay, we do see an orc camp, but it's an easier one. Let's leave it be, at least for now. $26 nachos. Well, we could take them out, I guess. Let's check who has the nacho hate perk. Oscar does. Has 6 favored enemy kills. Killing a nacho is only 0.16% added to this. That is way too low, I think. Does anyone else have the nacho perk? Well, Gajon does, but he's a tank. Okay. So if I want to legitimately get to unlock the nacho contract, the skin ghoul contract, that's going to take a lot of grinding. They are currently discussing changing the favored enemy perks on the Legends Discord, so eventually they will be changed somehow. Hopefully to make this a lot less grindy, and also there is the issue of basically it not being worth it to take the perk at all, because you could just take something that is useful pretty much always. Something like Feint or Muscularity or Killing Frenzy, instead of picking like Favored Enemy Nacho. So yeah, eventually this will get a lot better for the player. But currently that is not the case. Well, I guess we will kill them, but that will be next time, since it's been a long enough episode. Also, here's the curious shipwreck with the money generating golden goose. So we'll pick that up next time as well. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.